Hi Sharon, I thought it would be easiest to reply to your email with this little video. So as you can see, this is my personal Mac, and so I have been able to add the Basecamp app. But my gut tells me with a work Mac that you wouldn't be able to do that, probably because they're so locked down, and some of them are a little older and the operating systems have not been updated. So alternatively, what you can do is go to your web browser, whichever one, and utilize the website. So I'm going to type in Basecamp, and I see basecamp.com come up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize the website. So I'm going to log in. And when I log in, these are all the different base camps I'm a part of, but you're probably going to see stars. And so if you click on that, you will see the activity screen, but you're going to want to go into the Academy and Induction Planning Base Camp. These are all the other stars base camps I'm a part of, and I think you're only a part of the Academy Induction Planning one at the time for the time being. So go ahead and click on that, and then you will be into the main base camp. So a quick little tour of all the things here. So on the main page, you can see the 6 sort of different options that we have. You can see a list of all the different people who are a part of this base camp, and then you can see sort of the latest updates that have been going on. So what are these different things? Well, the first is the campfire. The campfire, again, is sort of the concept of sitting around the campfire, and we can use this as a way to have discussions about a variety of topics, whatever they may be. Going back again, we now have the message board, and the message board is sort of as it sounds. It's a message board we can use to post messages to one another. The concept or the hope being that this will replace emails that we'll send to each other so that we have a repository to go back and everybody can see everything that's going on. The next is the to-do list. The to-do list is going to be very important for us. And so we've got a whole lot of different to-do lists, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then underneath those you have to-dos. And we can add different to-dos, and then some of those can be assigned to different individuals. And then of course when they're done, we can tick them off. And this is a nice way to keep a list of all the different things that have been done. The next sort of piece would be the schedule. The schedule is just a calendar of a variety of things. Any to-dos that have dates associated with them will be added into the calendar. And then we can add different other events into the calendar, such as online learning for students begins on Monday, April 18th, etc., etc. So we should be adding some things, all the different major things into our calendar, such as our residency weeks, the graduation, etc. And that needs to get done. And then there will be to-dos associated with that, and we can add a variety of lists here. So feel free to use that. The next sort of piece is automatic check-ins, and we don't have any of those scheduled right now. And the last one would be documents and files. So rather than emailing out a variety of documents to each other, not knowing what version control, etc., we would just upload them here. You can also upload a document into a message if you would like to, and then the document associated with that would be held within the document section. And so they'll all be kept there in sort of a repository. We can put them into folders if we want. We can just upload things. So right now, for example, I have an image of the schedule that Chad has for who's teaching what and what we're doing on various days. There's a couple things across the top here. So there's a ping. So a ping can be something you send to a specific individual that nobody else will see. There's a hey, which is sort of as it sounds like. You can just, again, send a message to someone else specifically. There's the different campfires, and you'll see them for a variety of courses, just this course here. And then there's also ways to do reports. If we ever had to send a report to Jane or to Dr. Rigby as to how things are going or whatnot, we can generate reports. And then when we're all done with this, we can archive this whole thing and keep it so we know what we did this year, if that would help us for planning for next year. So that's a quick introduction to Basecamp. And if there's any personal settings you want to set up, such as how often you get emails, etc., you can do that over here. And again, because those of us that have work Macs or work computers, we're going to have to utilize that through the website. However, if you ever felt inclined, and by no means do you have to, you could always add the app to your own personal phone or device. I certainly have it on mine because I like the frequent updates, and you can access it through your phone. But that is a quick introduction to Basecamp and how to use it on the web-based version. And I hope that helps. Thanks so much.